So Sam, when he stayed up here the other night, he managed to drag this all the way up here. Trivet made out of horseshoes, which is brilliant. But also what is great is that the fireball can go off the top and it really will not burn the ground, which is brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to cook on that tonight and get a fire going because it's getting really bloody cold. There's my shelter, which is in a bit of a state. So I'm not going to sleep under there tonight. I was, but it is cold. And I think Sam outed me as a shed owner. I've got a little shed now. In fact, I put it up nearly 18 months ago. But I think I'm going to sleep in the shed tonight. I've never slept in it. I don't like sleeping indoors, but I think tonight I will. So I've set a bed up in there now. So it's going to be a bit of shed life tonight, I'm afraid. It's where basically I keep all my tools and stuff for the wood. But I've set up an old campy bed type thing inside. And I've got a little kitchen here. So this is going to be me tonight, I think. And I think with some fairy lights. Yep. Yep. We'll see. See if this will keep me warm. I've got a very thin sleeping bag, mind you. Okay, we shall see. Okay, so my little shed with bed. Okay. As I say, I wouldn't normally sleep in the shed. It's normally just for storing stuff, but I think it's going to be cold tonight, and I think it'd be sensible because I haven't been up for such a long time, and physically I'm not as strong as I was, so we'll have to see how I do in here. But it's a nice sort of gentler introduction back to camping in the woods, I suppose. I've just had Sam and Mary from Sam and Mary's Outdoor Life up to visit for a cup of tea. So I better get a fire on because it's suddenly got really cold. So I'm using my new lockdown purchase, another Gransford Books axe, but it's the small forest axe, which is nice. It's a bit longer in the handle, so it's nice to chop with. And it does chop. I can get these to stand up. So yeah, definitely gone a bit chilly. Oops. Some feather sticks going. God, not in that. It's not a minute. nice. Chopping badly because I'm so cold. Should use my knife to do this really, but oh well. Seems to be working. Missed. Missed. Not the best. Why can I always do this at home and it's brilliant, and then I'd come out here and it's shit? I don't know. Don't leave much, I don't think, anyway. Trouble in the winter, you can hear the road. Trees aren't keeping it off, unfortunately. My kettle's boiling, but I don't dare move. There he goes. I hope I got that. How cool was that? Oh, still there. That was amazing. He just walked right past me. Don't think he saw me. Oh, I hope I got that. It was so close. Wow. My kettle's boiling. Oh, he's still there. Just going to point and shoot for a few minutes just to see if he comes back. Crooked camera, but hey. Wow, how cool was that? cool was that? That's your reward for getting out of London. Finally. Yeah, so I've just had visitors. I've had Sam and Mary from Sam and Mary's Outdoor Life. Sam Mary Outdoors. Sam left me that lovely trivet, so I'm going to make a fire in a minute. And I'm just going to have a coffee and might have a swig of brandy as well, just to warm up. I've got so many layers on. I've got a base layer, and then I've got a merino jumper, and then I've got my fleece on top. It's chilly, but I hope I'll be alright in here. So later on when it goes dark I'll show you the shed properly inside. I really don't like sleeping indoors, but I think it'd be sensible to do this time, having not been out for such a long time. I think I'll feel the cold tonight. So yeah, I think I'll definitely stay inside. Yeah. But that was so cool. Anyway, I've chopped my wood. I'm not very hungry, I must admit, but maybe later. It's about 7 o'clock, so it'll be dark in the hour. But yeah, the trees are tall. There's no wind, which is a blessing, so that's good. Right, shed life. It's normally just for storing stuff and putting water and things, but no, I'm going to sleep in it tonight. It'll be weird, it'll be different. There's those tall trees. There's those tall trees. Dark soon. Coffee with a brandy in it. It's nice, it's warm. The wood's really open. I don't think I'd have seen that deer if all the leaves had been out. But that was cool. I got a little thermometer in there and it's 9 degrees at the moment, but I think it's going to drop quite significantly soon. So I should really get this fire going. Okay. Oh, I'll drink this first though. I got a bit of new kit for my camera. It's another lockdown purchase, but it's quite a nice little light. It's so I'm going to try this out properly tonight. It's I don't know if you can see that, Pixel LED. It does all sorts of colours and special effects, but really I'm just using it for lighting. I might stick it on my funny little tripod-y thing, which I hardly ever use, but might actually work quite well on here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got an arm which you can attach to the top of your camera and put your microphone on. But I'm not going to put it on the camera tonight. I'm just going to use it as a, ooh, bright red. Cycles through colours. Has special effects, fire, brigade and police, etc. It also has campfire and lightning. Anyway, I don't want it on that. I want it on standard. Yeah, that's how bright it can go. And you can go down in percent and you can change the hue. Ooh, gosh, I'm blinding myself here. Yeah, you can sort of have a more romantic lighting. So I'll try and use that tonight. Might be useful. We'll see. Yeah. There you go. But really tough, really sturdy, really strong looking. And what I like, it has the dials on the front as well. So don't often buy a lot of electrical kit, but I thought that'd be quite cool to have. Like the shed. It's going to be dark in here, I'm sure. So, oh, I've also got some fairy lights, so that might work. Yeah, so there you go. Try that later. Yeah, when I'm at this shed, I tend just to sit on the step all the time, so I'm going to have the fire out the front and just sit on the step and decide whether I'm going to cook or not. I don't know, I'm not hungry. Nice and quiet. When there's no cars, nice and quiet. So, trivet, fireball on top of the trivet. Looks good. Got my grill. Let's see how straight that is. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. Cool, yeah. Underneath. I think because it's so cold, I'm going to be a bit lazy tonight and just use some firelighters. That is lazy, but hey. Is that a good position? Yeah, that's a good position. Lazy lighters. Oops, burn yourself. Do more pyramidy, I think. Don't normally do a pyramid-y shaped fire, but I think tonight I'll try it. I think that'll go. Still some moisture in that, I can hear it. Yeah, I think that'll go. Advantage we're not having dry wood as well. I'm not getting much smoke, which is good. Feel the warmth from that straight away. It's nice. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a cheapskate tonight. I'm finding it all doing things a bit easier than usual because I haven't been out here for such a long time. I want to ease back into it gently, I think. Yeah, but that seems to be good. Cool. In the shed, I've just got a little gas cooker. One of those cheapo ones with the really cheap gas canisters. Cool. And then a little blaze outside. Well, I've decided to sleep in the shed. I've got my video light on at the moment, which I'll turn off. I've got it on one of the lowest settings and it's still very bright. I can get that even lower, that's better. That's on about 10%, that's really good, that light. Yeah, I'm going to sleep in the shed tonight because it's cold. It's down to 2 degrees now, so I think for my first trek out I might well just go for it. But it's nice in here. Don't know if I like it when the door's shut, but I've still got the fire going outside. But yeah, it's nice, it's nice. Shall I leave the door open? Don't know, I'll see how it goes. See how it goes tonight. Yeah, but it's got very cold. Don't know if you can see my breath. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I've got my fairy lights on. I don't know if you'll be able to see these. Yeah, there you go. Just little battery operated fairy lights. It's only got one on at the moment and it's bright enough in here with those. I might put the others on in a bit, let's see. But I've also got my candle lantern, so... Oh, it's odd being in a shed. Oh well. It'll be an interesting night, I think. We'll see how it goes. Right. Let's put the other lights up and see how bright it gets. Yeah, these are just a string of fairy lights. So, yeah. Got my usual glass of wine. Didn't eat very much today, I just had a salad and just didn't feel like cooking tonight, so... Anyway, cheers. Oh, yeah, but it's getting cold. I might have to put my woolly hat on. be a bit silly, but that should keep you warm. Yeah, that's probably a good idea actually. Okay, see you in the morning. Well, that was a cold night last night. It got down to -1, so I'm actually really glad I slept in the shed. It was still cold though. I mean, sheds aren't warm, but the trivet and my fireball just at the door, I sat on the doorstep most of the evening, which was really nice. And yeah, but it was cold. But I have something which is really useful for the mornings, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, not bad. Did sleep at least, so. I bought this quite a while ago. It's a sort of gas heater. Never used it, but this morning I did. It's a little gas heater connected to a gas bottle. It does get quite warm, but I wouldn't use it at night. I think you have carbon monoxide issues if you have this indoors, or I suppose under a tent it'll be alright. But first thing in the morning, I put it on this morning because I was so cold, and it was really nice. I do have a carbon monoxide monitor as well, so if I am in the shed and it's absolutely freezing and tipping it down, it's just a good little solution just to get warm really quickly. But I say, I wouldn't use it at night. I wouldn't like falling asleep with that on. I did do something last night with my candle lantern, because I had a camp bed. I put the lantern under the bed for a little bit before I got in, and it warmed the underside of the bed. Again, I wouldn't leave it there all night, but just before you get into bed, it worked actually. It was quite good. So the UCO candle lanterns, as long as you've got enough height so it doesn't burn the bed, but no, it worked. It sort of warms the air under the bed, so that was quite good as well. But yeah, don't use this indoors without a carbon monoxide monitor. These are from the pound shop. They are citronella incense sticks. I burnt a couple last night and I didn't seem to have any insect trouble, so, oh, except for a wasp in the night which I had to get out. Oops. This is one for Sandy. I've got a couple of these, Sandy. They're really good. I have one at home just in case the gas goes off, and I've got one here in the shed on my little table. do with a higher stump, but I am liking the longer handle on this axe. I got one of these. I picked up one of these mossy oak saws, which I saw on Hayes Outdoors channel. Quite a reasonable price. What's nice is you've got a metal saw, a greenwood saw, and a hardwood saw. It's not a silky saw. It's not as good, but handy to sort of leave up here in my box if I don't want to carry saws around. Yeah, it's okay. Small, handy, not bad. Not bad little case for it. So I'm going to leave that in my box. So I've just gone and got a little bit of greenwood. I'm not really a carver. Ooh. That is not good. Yeah, it's taking the stump and not the... Anyway, I'm going to have a go at doing a bit of carving. This is hardly ever have any greenwood, so I've just taken this little bit. I'm going to take it home though. This axe is a bit heavy for carving for me, I think. But yeah, I'm going to take that home and have a go. Sit on my balcony if it's sunny tomorrow. Have a little play. Yeah, I like this axe because it's just the right length for me. It's palm to armpit, I think is the thing, and it just fits. So yeah, that's my little pen shed, 6x8, quite unobtrusive, I think. And my little sign on the door. I just wanted to show this to Sandy, Wiltshireman. Sorry, it's a bit dark. I've got a sort of long box which is like a platform, and what I do, I can open, oh, it's hard to do this with one hand. I open these out and pull the boxes out, and when the boxes are completely out, gosh, that's all a bit, yeah, when the boxes are completely out, it creates a platform bed. But I can also turn this around, bring the boxes out, and I've got a board up in between the front seats which then bolts on, and then the whole of the back of the van is a bed. It's just I've not done very much car camping lately. I do use it. If I go to the prepper meet this year, I'll probably use it as a bed. Or again, I've got holes drilled here so that when I push the box in, it pushes the air out. And I've got 3 compartments. And then what I do is I keep a camp bed in here. Always got a tarp in here. And I've got these cushions on top, which make it all quite comfortable. So yeah, that's my little camper, Sandy. Just for you. Alright.